So here I want to talk to you about what a transaction is. Simply put, transactions are a unit of work. They are a unit of work. In other words, a bunch of logical things are happening in order to complete a transaction. I'm going to use the example of you going to your ATM to get some cash out. We all do that, don't we? And it's something that you can understand transactions with very easily. So let's say you go to the ATM to extract some cash. That is a transaction. The fact that you are asking a bank to withdraw money is a transaction. Let me get into a little bit further explanation of what that really means in terms of a simplified explanation of what a transaction is. So you go to the bank to take out some money, and then what do? Well, you enter your PIN, you put an amount that you want. Well, you really insert your card into the ATM, and then you enter your PIN, your personal identification number, and then perhaps you ask for the amount you want. Well, maybe not. Maybe you do a few more things. So maybe you put in your card, then you put in your PIN, then you select the account, checking, savings, whatever account you have. Then you maybe select your account. And then you select that you want to withdraw cash. Maybe that's what happens, right? Maybe you do a few things. But generally speaking, in this particular instance, let's say you want to withdraw an amount. So let's say the ATM accepts your request, right? The fact that you want to withdraw an amount, that it recognizes your PIN, it recognizes that it is indeed your card. It is your bank card that is accepted by the ATM, and it essentially goes out and verifies, it begins to verify your information against the money that you have in your account. So if you requested that you want to withdraw $100, it has to go out, if the ATM has to go to the bank, verify that you have $100 that you are able to take out from that ATM before it does anything, right? The whole trust but verify. So after it goes through a verification process, the bank will return with a decision, and that decision will dictate whether you get your money or not, right? Isn't that what ends up happening when the decision is made? It'll come back, the bank will come back to the ATM and basically say, yes, go ahead and give this man his cash, or essentially don't do it because he doesn't have the money or she doesn't have the money. Or because, I don't know, the PIN is wrong, or because it's too much money that they're asking for, or because, I couldn't verify something. So really, what am I trying to say? The number of ways the transaction can fail. You notice this? The number of places a transaction can fail. It can fail because it did not understand or recognize your bank card. Because it's a wrong card or something. You inserted a Visa card when it was looking for the bank card that you bank with. Or it didn't recognize your PIN. Or it does not recognize your account in that bank or something. Or because the amount you requested is amount that you don't have. Or you have the amount, but you have exceeded the daily limit for cash. Or it came back with a decision that you are allowed to get cash, but then maybe the ATM fails. Maybe the network associated with the ATM fails and it's not able to give the amount to you. What am I saying? The number of places the transaction can fail are too many. Transactions, a very important thing about transactions, they fail or succeed as a whole. Let me put this to you in an even more simplified manner. If I tell the bank that I want $100, right? The bank will never tell me, hey, here's 50 and I owe you 50. That's not how that works. This will never be the case. Transactions succeed or fail as a whole. Transactions are essentially a group of logical tasks that form a unit of work, just like this ATM transaction to withdraw money.